On Friday, January 23rd, the Waterfront Renaissance Trail reopened to the public. It was spring of 2011 when snowmelt and heavy rains severely damaged two sections of the trail along the Tidewater Cove area.
In spring of 2011, the river came up to about 17 feet, which is about a foot over flood stage, and washed out a large majority of what you see behind me. Some of it was as bad as being about 6 feet undermined on the trail, so we had to close the trail for safety reasons.
The structural damage and natural forces to be addressed were complex, as were the environmental regulatory requirements. To add to that, erosion and undermining of the base continued to tear away the trail's foundation.
This being repaired in two different phases. The eastern end was repaired in the fall of 13. When that low water period was, and then this western portion here was the fall of 14. We brought in about 300 different root wads. They're root structures with logs on them to help reinforce the bank. We brought in 16,000 tons of rock to replace what the river had washed away. Actually, the river washed away mostly sand, and we put rock back in for a more permanent fix.
More than 2,500 plants have been added at and below the level of the existing trail. The plantings are critical to the continued stabilization of the slope and restoration of the riparian area.
Yes, because we replaced the shoreline not with the sand that you typically see, it's more with the rock, and now it's pushed further out than it was. It will definitely survive a high water event much better than it was before.
The public can now walk to Wintler Park using the trail without using a detour, enjoying the view by the river.